Hi everyone, this is Zav, and today the 3 points are 3 points on how to beat fear. Fear has been in our heads for so long, and I'm not saying that you're not going to fear anymore. I'm telling you that there are processes, there are ways that we can overcome our fear consistently. What I tell my daughter is that it's all right to be afraid. There's a difference between being courageous and being fearless. And being courageous is to feel the fear and to do it anyway. That is courage for me. Being fearless can be really stupid sometimes, right? Not paying attention to things because I'm fearless and I'm crossing the street without even looking because I have no fear. But being courageous is completely different. Now, in these 3 steps I wanted to share with you today, I would like to, first of all, explain to you one thing is that you got to realize that you cannot fear something that has already happened. So there was that kid, I was at a water park, and that kid was on a very, very high slide, and he was, I don't know, like 6, 7 or something like that. And it was kind of an adult ride, I would say, but he really wanted it, and all his friends went through, so I knew that it was safe for him to go. The lifeguards were around as well, and they were showing me like, hey, it's okay, it's okay. And he was hesitant. He knew he wanted to do it. But then I told him, do you realize that once you've gone through it, you can't be afraid anymore because you've done it? I turned my eyes to the lifeguard. By the time I turned back again, he was already gone down the slide. And what I'm going to share with you is this 3-step process that is very, very simple to follow. It is going to help you really beat procrastination and help you do the things that you've postponed, that you really want to do, but you had that fear behind without even necessarily knowing what that fear is. So the first step is asking yourself, if I do this, what is the first and the worst, not the first, but the worst thing that can happen to you? What is the worst thing that can happen to you? You're going to have to go in your mind and think and imagine yourself in that situation where, if I do this, the worst thing that can happen is, and filling the blank. And feel it. Feel it, like go deep in it. Go dive into that feeling, into that fear. Because you're either afraid of not doing it or afraid of doing it. You're afraid of the consequences. But what we're doing here is that we're putting our heads in the future to what is the worst thing that can happen. So we're already creating in our heads the past. Because once we're done with it, that will have happened. And therefore you can't be afraid about it anymore. So what's the worst thing that can happen? Second step. From that point, when it's the worst, what can you do from there? So go dive in it. Think, what's the worst thing that can happen? And from there, okay, I'm in it. I feel it. See, my breath is changing. I take a deep breath. Okay, and what can I do from there? Start to look at your options, the possibilities. And the third step, can you be okay with that? Can you be okay with being in that worst situation and have your options in front of you and be okay with that? Once you are okay with that, I guarantee you, when you come back, reopen your eyes, you will feel that it did happen and that you overcame it. And because you overcame it, you can't be afraid anymore. All right, guys, that's all for today. 3 steps only to beat fear so that you can get out of that procrastination and make the leap and take the action that you really wanted to take. I hope this helped you. Click the button below, give it a thumbs up, and please share it to other people who will really benefit from this. Get them into the tribe. Till we meet again, breathe and stay centered. Talk to you guys.